looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
I love me some skill points, so... The perfect build.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and drop. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna take literally everything that's not nailed down.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat. Damn it.
House.
Boat. Well, there's no boat, so... Renovate. Hello, Rebel. How are you? Welcome, welcome.
Night.
Day. Treasure.
Bandit.
Thief.
Light.
Dark. Haha.
Mother.
Caretaker.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say.
I'm pretty sure this does
First
absolutely nothing, but...
Conflict just ain't in my nature.
It does a level a bit of conflict, but no opinion.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Well, you need some help from others.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Yeah. Not really the center of attention. I don't mind, like, being near it.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Makes the world
I
go
charge
round.
in to deal with my problems head on.
Yeah.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
See, I always thought it looked like a chain, but never really like a broken chain. Shadow in a door frame. I don't see it. Oozing wound. No. Two-headed ant. Like, I don't see any of that. Yeah, I'll do chemical reaction.
Okay. How about this one?
I can see like a tall person, like a tall man. Maybe like a... Maybe a pelt?
Chicken jockey!
Oh god, not the chicken jockey. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like.
Last one.
See, I could see a bearded man. I could also see, like, two guys doing, like, a high five. Or, like, right there in the center where the white part is, I can see, like, a jet. Like a jet plane. Bearded man, like, kinda. I can see the mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Energy, weapons, science, and sneak. No. We want speech, because that's the most broken stat in this game. Repair, because you always got to repair your shit. And then lock picking, because all the good shit's behind locks.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Alright, so one of the most broken perks ever is, where's skilled at? Right there, skilled. You get 5 points to everything, and then just a measly, like, -10 experience. Like, you get a ton of experience in this game. Thing is, when you go to rebuild your character, like as soon as you leave Goodsprings, you can pick this perk again. So you're getting 10 skill points for a measly drop in negative 10% experience. The negative 10 doesn't transfer over. You do keep the +5 from the first time you picked it. Like, ain't that crazy? It's insane. I should let you pick, like, more, because I'm never not gonna pick Wild Wasteland. Because that's some of the best, funniest shit that happens.
About does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Spittoon. Books. Here's a nice book. I don't think the burn ones really go for that much, but fuck it. We'll go to, I think his name's Chet. How about that? Doc opens up his home to you, and you rob his ass blind. Stimpaks. There.
It's very possible that you're somewhat related to him, what with the parts you're made of.
I mean, very possibility. Also, how are you today, Rebel? East. Better make some sourdough bread later. The Courier 6 sourdough special.
Kins don't exactly leave a corpse untouched in most occasions.
Ooh. Will not let me take that globe. Biggest disappointment. You can be damn sure when I do Dead Money, I am not leaving a single.
There probably
scrap of
wasn't
gold.
much left of you after Benny split.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're
That's the
heading
problem
back
with the
out
great
there,
cons.
you
They
ought to
should
have
have
this.
finished what they
They
started.
call it a Pip Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through.
It's implied he grew up in
I
Vault
know what it's like
21
having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals
because
don't
of the
pick on
Vault
you for
21
lacking
jumpsuit.
modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size.
I think that was
She
like the
hardly wore it
funniest,
after
like
we
the
left
funniest
the
thing
vault.
online was when they're
Felt
like,
it
"It's
was too
implied he
brazen.
lived in Vault 21." They literally give you a Vault 21 jumpsuit.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
There is an implication that you're made of bits from his wife as well as many other retired models.
Now you think? What, are you implying that you think the courier is also a synth? With that slow walk down. Wait, Victor! Wait, Victor, come back! Just getting all the you have indeed have all the DLCs. I gotta go sell all my books.
Everyone is a synth. You're just one that was retired, then miraculously reinstated.
Nah. Also, everyone always forgets to activate these. I hardly ever use those, but oh boy, howdy, do I got deals for you, Chet.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Can do.
Okay, he's got some money on him. If I ever lose the Vault 13 canteen, I am auto, like, restarting, like, so fast. Knife, don't need that. We're all good. Don't need that, don't need that. I need a decent melee weapon, so... And then I try not to get rid of the clothes that are special.
Slow grade.
Oh my. Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. I should have gotten an announcement about the raid. Well, sorry. Welcome, welcome, everybody. How are y'all today? And what game are you playing? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that.
Sip, dude.
I'm going to take a guess and say you are also playing a Fallout game. If I'm wrong, I will, I'll do something.
Another satisfied customer.
Usually one of my mods are here to suggest something, but they'd be sleepy time.
How's it going?
It's going good. Hello? Hello, Wider. Hello, how are you? And you prefer snore or you prefer yawn? If I mispronounce, I can't read for anything.
Take it.
My wife jokes and says I'm dyslexic. But,
No, a DBZ game.
oh, I love Dragon Ball Z.
Snore is great, but either.
In my defense, I did read all of Dungeon Crawler Carl. And I'm eagerly waiting for Book 8. And if you don't know about Dungeon Crawler Carl, you have just yet to be integrated into the cult, apparently. So which Dragon Ball Z were you playing? Were you playing, my personal favorite, Budokai Tenkaichi 3? Because I'm not a poser. Pick up all this trash, because apparently I'm a hoarder in this playthrough. Been playing too much Fallout 4 and 76, I just can't turn it off.
Oh, I'm playing older ones. This one is a ported arcade one called Super Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, nice, nice. Are they like custom?
Tai is a playable character.
I don't know why the bot can't say Chi-Chi. But for some reason it said pie. Yeah, my favorite Dragon Ball Z character is Vegeta. Yeah, I'm a little bit of an edgelord.
Kinda me and Disgear. Like,
Best character in the game.
Howdy.
Easy Pete.
What can Easy Pete do for you?
If you mod the game, you can actually make him Hard Pete, and he's like super big and muscular, and he could
that
probably
Gator is
one-shot you.
great. Tien is my favorite good guy.
Oh, Tien Han? Yeah, dude, he's awesome. I always like wonder if he could like do anything with like his third eye on his head, and it always, and the older versions of Dragon Ball, it always looked like it's just drawn on. So for the longest time, I thought it was like a tattoo, but that was like when I was younger. You know, because like he didn't like shoot any laser beams out of it. I always thought it would be like, you know, now I'm older, I'm like, it'd be cool as hell if Tien could just shoot a laser beam out of his eye.
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says.
I don't
She
follow
thinks it's
DBZ.
hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no
Ah.
place to be. The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling
I
the
also
shots.
assumed that
That's as
Xiaotzu
much
is
as
a
I
doll
know.
that Tien
Other
brought
folks
to
in
life
town
to have a
might know
friend.
more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes.
You know,
like a
I can see
snake.
that.
Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Because, you know, Chaozu did just attach himself to Nappa and just explode.
Was a prospector until I decided to settle.
So he
here
probably
to
had like a
get
lot of
away from
napalm
the
or
NCR.
TNT for breakfast.
Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Big Homie.
Why don't you don't necessarily have to follow Dragon Ball Z? It's just a lot of random shenanigans happen, especially like in the early, you know, Dragon Ball era. And then Dragon Ball Z just said, "What if we just
Keep it
said
going.
just F it to everything and just it all doesn't make
Cheyenne,
sense."
stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
In all honesty. And then Dragon Ball Super came out, and if you were confused before, you became even more confused. And then we don't talk about Dragon Ball GT. That's a sub-side universe that they said, okay, this never existed, and then they proceeded to make the Super movies.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you.
I dislike
Sounds like you need
Super.
all the help you can get after what they done.
Really? That's a...
BTW
Behind the
Disquia's
saloon.
cast is Demon.
I think
I
that's
prefer
a...
GT to Super actually.
I think that is a modern hot take right there. I also really liked GT. Mainly, I thought Super Saiyan 4 was just a phenomenal transformation.
Yes, I'm full of hot takes. Lamau.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Don't try to shoot the trainer.
I thought GT was bad until Super came out. Ahaha.
That's the right idea. Look on the sight. Try crouching down and staying. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what.
GT was its own special kind of
anyway.
what the hell kind of thing was going on, because you know you had Pan,
Follow me.
and you know Pan was fine and all, kind of an annoying character, and you know then you know insert Trunks. And also, Trunks was kind of, you know, whiny, and just, he tried to be the adult of the group, and, you know, Goku should have been the adult. But he was acting more like a child.
That most people talk to you sort of condescendingly. It's probably because if you were software, then you'd be a new kernel built on a way out-of-date operating system, making you both really young, but also really old. It's a way of explaining why you have access to both the Widow, our Doc Mitchell stuff, and the Widower Ori Moreno.
Rebel, have you been like listening to like Fallout New Vegas, like
Yeah, Pan
deep
wasn't utilized
conspiracy
super
lore?
well.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can
I
get the
just
jump on 'em.
play a
More
lot
likely to hit
and
something
cook
vital that
this
way.
stuff up.
You know, I admire that. You need to document your findings. Cause that's some like deep late at night, you know, YouTube type stuff. Yeah, Pan was annoying.
I did in that message.
You know, you gotta document it better. You need to have the masses be able to read it. I liked Giro. I thought Giro was a cool character. Little robot, little side companion.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
In Deskier,
There's two
one
more
steal
wells
a
that still need
horse
clearing.
wiener
If you
XD.
want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps.
Are you
to
saying
me.
Disgaea?
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with two of us.
I'm
with me.
pretty sure you're saying Disgaea, but like I said, I can't read for shit. Okay. Yeah, I like the Disgaea series. 3 being my favorite. But, you know, that's like a basic answer. A lot of people like 3. You flew for 3? Damn.
There's too many! Hey there.
Steam
Holy
don't have
moly.
3 sadly,
If
why?
you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure.
So there's a lot of emulators
Yeah.
that you can
Should have
play
my
those
dad.
older games
You
on.
look thirsty. Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some Xander root and a Brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen Brock flowers growing
I
up in
know.
the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being Xander root over by the
Of course,
schoolhouse.
I'm cool, and I
Bring those on
have
back to me, and we'll get
Disgaea,
cooking.
like, 1, 2, 3, physical copies for the, PSP. Now, if y'all don't know about the PSP, y'all don't know what you're missing. Save. This game's notorious for crashing.
Have fun, dude.
There we go. Just gonna skip past this part. Now we're into fine. And then if you weren't here before, basically what you do is you do the skilled perk. You pick it once. You get that +5 to all your skills permanently, and then you get that minus 10%. You do it again, it stacks. So now, yeah, instead of base 15 for our skills, we have a base of 25. Which, early game, it pretty much, you pass any kind of check. So, little bit of a cheat there. Or, I wouldn't say cheat, I guess exploit. Oof. I should probably save my good ammo. I hate this rifle. Oh shit. Damn, not even some basic venom? That's like a ripoff. Oh, and I forgot to grab the damn shovel. Oop. That one had double the meat, so it must have been thick. With 2 C's. Where's the freaking root at again? I think it's like by a grave. There it is. I almost never do the freaking survival skill tree because I have no patience for it. It's like, oh, great, in the nature, you know, you grab flowers and then you combine it together at a campsite and voila, I have healing powder. Well, I have a shit ton of stem packs, I don't really. Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand.
We're always nice to
stranger in
Victor.
need.
Victor, our friend.
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy trails!
You know, was there ever a missed opportunity to have Victor as a traveling companion? Like, maybe not like right off the bat, because that'd be a little OP, but just, you know, later in the game, maybe when you made it to Vegas and meet Mr. House, you know. That'd be like a, you know, like a good incentive to stay loyal to Mr. House, is like, you know, you also get access to like Victor. And with that, you know, you need to have like the NCR loyal character, which would be, you know, Boone. And then for how did I miss a 95% chance? Jesus. And then, you know, you have the Legion loyal character. You know, we probably should have had Vulpus. I think, you know, especially with like all the Vulpus memes, if you see him as like a femboy and shit, you know, people would have actually loved having Vulpus as a companion. You know, despite him being a very terrible person. I'm gonna die in a corner by a bunch of mantis because I can't aim for shit. Again, 95% chance. Excuse me, jeez.
Stinky britches.
Well, hello, mystery. How are you? All the loot. I think 15 years people living next to this schoolhouse, it'd be absolutely just pillaged of anything. And I guess they were scared of the manti. Mantisy, manti, whatever you want to call them. How did I not loot that?
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right now, we're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is
Headlights,
it's all the
McGee.
same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever.
Headlights.
Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
What in the world are you talking about? Make a delicious gecko steak. All it requires is a little bit of fire.
Hey. Hello? Can you help me? My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die. Go up the path.
He is what we call in the business a fucking liar. But, you know, we can't call him out just yet. Oop. Full encumbered. Too much crap.
You looking to buy some supplies?
One day I'll be able to get rid of this.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take it easy.
Why carry round 3 sets of armor?
Oh, well, it's because they're beginning game DLC, so I like to keep that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Like, I'd put it in here, but, the Express doesn't make any deliveries until you have, like, at least 2 boxes. So, I mean, I guess I could hide in, like, Doc Mitchell's place. Because, like, another missed opportunity was them, giving you, like, the courier a house in Good Springs. You know, I think that was always a missed opportunity. But then again, this game was completely rushed, so
That's close enough. Who
understandable.
are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play? It's a 2-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot.
Yeah, like how
You
they
build a
gave you the
caravan
free
using the
home in
cards in your
Megaton
deck.
for disarming the bomb
the goal
in
is
3.
to create
Yeah.
caravan bids that beat your opponent's
Like,
bids. So there's more
Right off the
strategy
bat,
than luck.
free home. Like,
It's why you
right
won't see
there.
Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge.
And you know,
Here,
it was
take
like
this
right
holotape.
there in the center of the
Goes
map.
into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a dex, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game? Don't worry. I'm not that good of a player.
Just trying to lie me. Let's see, we want aces. And we want face cards. Our jacks. Our queens. I don't remember what jokers do. Well, you know the rule. If you don't know what it does, don't keep it.
Joker does nothing, I think. Jacks remove cards.
Alright, we want to get to 21. Well, what a dick. And King's double.
Yet between 21 and 26. Well, shit, I lost. You cheating son of a bitch.
What is it?
IDKY. You have to caravans, and he only had one.
The game just be gaming, I guess. Shit, I'm about to lose. That cheating son of a bitch.
That's close enough. What is it?
How the hell did I win that fast? What even?
What is it?
Like, I feel like I know the rules. At the same time, I feel like I don't know the rules.
Sure.
It's insanity. Fucker, we just started the game. Like, god dang. Yay.
What is it? Sure.
He's gonna lose all of his money playing Caravan against me. You motherfucker. Ow.
What is it?
It's fine. I don't mind cheating at this.
What is it? Yeah.
Don't need that. Do black.
Evening.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out. Probably deserved it. Quit it!
Hey there.
I hope you didn't just bring a heap of trouble down on Goodsprings by killing Joe Cobb like that. His friends might come looking for him, and I don't think they're gonna care who was involved in his death or not. Well, what's done is done. So, what can I do for you? Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with.
It's
About
my
a week
wife.
ago,
She's
this
awake.
traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he
You
was
lost
just
the
in shock,
game, Dave.
so we gave him a place to lie low.
What?
We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Yeah, it's like Skyrim, baby.
Oh, okay.
And you to Snow.
You know what? Fuck you, Dyson. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true.
And Anya. Love you.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Love you.
I love you. Work for me.
Okay.
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Not much, other than they're a bunch of
Hey,
freeloaders
Dyson,
who
you're about
expect
like
a
an
few
hour late,
rounds on the
man.
house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
I'm at work.
They were having some kind of
Oh,
argument
gotcha.
about it, but the guy... Sure, yeah.
I'm so done with work, man.
What happened at work, man? Uh-oh. Gabe, not like this. Not like this. No, it crashed.
Why is the audio broken?
Because the game's broken. Ah, damn, it did the thing where it, like, froze. Shit. This is the wonderful thing when it freezes like this. It covers my...
People not helping me to clean the chicken coops at night.
Well, be thankful you have a job, Dyson. That's all I gotta say, man. Shit. Ah, fuck. I got to restart my stream. Yep. Shit. I'll be back.